Welcome to Small Town Shit, where I'll be there in 5 minutes is a suggestion, errands are never quick, and everyone somehow knows where you've been.
This is not a gossip podcast, but if you recognize yourself, that's between you and God.
We're talking about the everyday things that only make sense in a small town, unwritten rules, familiar faces, and places that double as a social event.
The gas station, the grocery store, the one road everyone avoids for no reason.
So if you grew up here, moved away and came back, or swore you'd never live in a small town and somehow did,
congratulations, you're one of us now. I'm Mel.
And I'm Jessie, and this is Small Town Shit.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Small Town Shit. This is Mel, and I wanted to chime in before the episode actually starts because I did something a little bit different this week. I had talked about it on a previous episode, but I went live at Gatorfest in Claremore, Oklahoma. It was so fun, and I just set up my podcast equipment and I asked people if I could interview them. I only had a short amount of time, and I honestly was worried that it was going to be hard to find people to interview, that they would be like, nah, I'm good, no thanks. The very first person I asked to interview, they were like, yeah, sure. His name is Tim. He's so awesome. You're going to hear his interview here first. Or in this episode. I actually wanted to get on here and explain it because I don't think I did a very good job of explaining it in the moment because I just started talking. Shocker, I know. Jessie was busy with sports stuff because, that's our life really on the weekend. I only had a short amount of time to interview people, and I got 3 really good interviews in. One of them is really wild and pretty inappropriate, so I'm going to make that a part 2 for next week. And when I say inappropriate, it's just hilarious, but it is a little bit off the walls and a little bit more ratchet than what you're probably used to not probably, but for sure when it's me and Jessie. So we're going to break it up into 2 parts. So this week you are going to hear the interviews out of order. But first I'm going to have the creators of Gatorfest so you can understand why they started it. And then my interview with Tim, who's awesome. And then next week you'll hear my interview with Clayton, who is just crazy. And it was so chaotic and fun in the best way. So Gatorfest is something that they just started a few years ago, and you'll hear why on the podcast. But I thought I would get on here and explain who these people are, what I was doing. And also, if you hear a band in the background, it's because the only place that there was an outlet was, of course, right by the stage. So I did my best to edit out the background noise. But I hope you enjoy this special edition of Small Town Shit live at Gatorfest. I definitely miss Jessie, but this was a fun time for me. So let's get into it.
Listen, I'm handing the podcast over for a minute to the creators of Gatorfest. I'm going to have them tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here. And you're cute, baby, because we had breaking news. We had the winner, the dog here, Jace, the winner of Gatorfest from last year. And I said that if you're going to have the cutest baby contest, your baby would for sure win. So,
yeah. A fist away, they say. That's what Joe Rogan says. Fix his hat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Small Town Shit Podcast. I'm your host, Jackson Savage. This is my wife, Sarah. I'm just kidding. What was your name? Mel? I'm your host, Mel. Mustache. I must ask you a question, Sarah. So you actually started Gatorfest with me. Can you get into your motives behind that and kind of where you were thinking with starting that?
Well, they found the 9-foot 6-inch alligator in Claremore Lake, and when they broke the news, nobody was really saying anything about it. And Jackson said, "Why is nobody talking about the alligator?" And I said, "Well, do something about it."
And I did.
He did. He created a Facebook event for a gator handle it visual.
Yeah, it was called Justice for the Alligator, I think. Justice for the Claremore Gator or something. I don't remember what it was called, but It's still on Facebook. Oh.
It got a lot of attention. We had a t-shirt lady hit us up, and Terry and the Rand wanted to play, and
We just threw it together. Yeah, we had the pizza truck, the t-shirts, and the live music, and we made a music festival in less than a week.
yeah,
That's the first one, right?
yeah. I started with one band, one pizza truck, and t-shirt lady, and now we have grown to. I don't know how many bands we have this year.
I think 10 if you count me.
Yeah.
So 9. But yeah, it's just been steadily growing every year. There's Debbie.
Debbie.
Yeah.
She's going to get some alligator sausage pizza.
So how many years in a row has Debbie came? This will be at least her second year coming.
At least second year.
Yeah, so basically, it's just a fun thing. Like, it started out as kind of a protest where, like, man, they should not have killed that alligator, right? Like, they shouldn't just come in to a town who has one alligator and reduce that population to 0 alligator. In my opinion.
Well,
In my opinion.
then we came to find out that Oklahoma actually does have alligators in the southeastern part of Oklahoma. They're native alligators.
And there's no reason to think that an alligator from southeast Oklahoma couldn't swim up a river and end up in Claremore Lake and then call that his home. Who are you to say he's invasive?
Right. And they never did contact Wild Heart Ranch, which is who they usually contact to remove wildlife. And she did mention that.
She said she would have actually handled the gator. She knows people in Florida that do this all the time. They would have loved to have the gator. And so what they did was they just kind of...
They came in and didn't try to make a big deal out of it, and they were going to hide the pictures, but we had somebody come to us with the pictures.
Yeah, we've got the pictures released.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened without Gatorfest. The pictures would have been swept under the rug.
Yeah. And it's just important to have something like this, too. Like, we used to do the Bluegrass Chili Fest, and, you know, they ended up moving out of town, and we have Tunes and Spoons now, which is cool. It's big time, but like just a small, fun, like laid back vibe. Like, you don't really have that in Claremore, so we had to fill that role.
Yeah, everyone was wanting something to do. The weather was nice. It was just, everyone wanted to gather, and we did that.
Yeah, and it was perfect timing too. I mean, people were kind of not doing much for 2 years before that, 2020, 2021. And then, so 2022 came around. People were just really looking for something to do. And then we kept that momentum rolling throughout, you know, years 2, 3, 4. And here we are at Gatorfest 5 already. It's crazy. We got the Big Cheese playing right now. I don't know how much the microphone's picking up of that, but these guys are good. I love these guys. And then, I don't know. It snowballed into this and it keeps getting bigger. So next year, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to make it even more bigger. I mean, yeah, we talked about moving it over to the rodeo grounds because they let you rent the rodeo grounds and then you're allowed to have beer there.
Yeah.
And so,
and we want to get like a big band or artist next year. I want to try to get some funding somehow to get somebody big.
yeah. I love her song about Jews and taxes. That's like one of my favorite songs. Yeah, if you can get Ella Langley to come play Gatorfest, yeah.
We would need something bigger than the rodeo.
Yeah, for real. I feel like she would do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's hanging out with Theo Vaughn and stuff now.
I know. That would be awesome to have Theo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We tried having comedy at Gatorfest, but the guy didn't show up, and yeah.
Yeah.
We always book at least one extra band than we need because it never fails.
Got Jagger on the mic.
Jagger, you want to say something on the mic? I hope you don't mind a little slobber on there. Don't slobber all over her mic, please. Is he not the cutest baby of all time? Well, yeah, I mean, Sarah, do you have anything you can add? I'm always bad at thinking of stuff on the spot, and then I think of a million things later. Yes. Yeah, come to Gatorfest next year because next year's going to be huge.
Yes.
I think he just bumped himself for that. Yeah, come out to Gatorfest. Next year will be the 6th annual, and we're not going to stop. It's every year. That's until they run us out of town or, or people stop showing up to this. But it's a really good turnout. There's a lot of people here right now. Everybody's having fun. A lot of different things to do. You can sit down next to Tim and do a podcast. Or
You can even buy a gecko here.
they have live actual geckos over there for sale. They have Indian tacos, lemonades, all kinds of little handcrafted fun stuff. Pizza, chicken and waffles. I mean, you name it, it's here.
3D printed alligators.
Yeah, a lot of 3D printed stuff. Wish you knew where my glasses were.
I told you.
Oh, you did say where they were? Where are they?
They're by cooler.
Oh, great. You heard it here first, folks. My glasses are by her cooler. Why are they there?
I didn't put them there.
They must have fell off of my face.
Oh, there's a lady. I don't see our kid though.
Anyways, yeah, I guess. How do you want to end this thing? This is my lovely, beautiful wife, Sarah. And honestly, Gatorfest would not be possible without Sarah because she was the one that like pushed me to do it. She said, you should actually do something because I was walking around the house bitching about it for like 2 days. I was like, this is bullshit. They killed this alligator and they're just not going to say anything about it. Like, where's the picture? Like, this story just ended after, like, nobody was excited. Nobody was freaking out. Like, I was sitting there going, what? A gator in the lake? That's crazy. And, yeah, so she told me to do it. And I took her advice like I normally will do because I love my wife. And, yeah, here we are 5 years later. Can't even believe it. Gatorfest, small town shit. What's up? Thanks for having us on the pod. This is really cool. Sorry for like taking over your whole pod. You should be in the video, but she loves it. All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll see you at next year's Gatorfest. Gatorfest out.
This is Colton West up here playing right now. He started coming to Claremore to the Claremore VFW. We were doing open mic on Sundays. I sang with him a little bit. Jackson was there, Colton's there. Kyle Main, he'll be up later.
Colton
West.
Weston. Oh, are the police here?
Probably.
Who called them?
They just drive down there. They have a lake patrol down there. The office in that little.
Bunch of fun haters.
I think they don't bother nobody.
The Claremore police.
Not out here. Unless you're breaking the law.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't do nothing. Okay, what's your name?
I'm Tim.
Tim. Okay. And what brought you to Gatorfest?
This is my second one. And so I've been around Jackson quite a bit. Pretty good friends. His wife worked with my wife, but both RNs. We like to sing and have a good time.
Now, what brought you to Gatorfest to begin with, though? You told me you're here for a special reason. You got to show the camera.
I brought my dog Jace.
We have a real special guest here on Small Town Shit today.
He won the show last year. He's gonna
A celebrity.
enter in the small dog contest this year.
Oh, cute.
He looks really excited, doesn't he?
He looks like he is gonna. But most celebrities are divas, so he really has the right attitude, if you ask me.
You're not barking, are you? Can you speak?
Jace has no words for us. Oh, just bored.
He might be tired. He went out with us in the buckets last night.
Buckets. Oh my gosh.
They love him with buckets.
I've been to buckets. I have a bad story about buckets. Do you go to buckets a lot? For people who aren't from Claremore, tell them about buckets, because I have some lore about buckets.
I go for karaoke. They have karaoke on Thursdays and Fridays. Every Thursday and Friday, usually.
Every Thursday and Friday, you're there?
Yeah, well, sometimes twice a week. I sing in Tulsa in summer and some in Claremore. I also sang at the Claremore Elks last night.
Okay. So you're a celebrity.
No, I just like to sing. And sometimes people like to listen to me.
I want to hear you sing. Can you give us a little something?
See if he plays something I know.
Oh, well, we have to wait for the band. You're not just gonna. This isn't like what's that movie? Pitch Perfect. We're not gonna do a cappella. Or if I dropped a beat, like, or that is that too rappy?
I'll think of something for this occasion.
Oh, okay. They stopped. So maybe we can talk a little bit better now. They can hear us better.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you like? What's your go-to top 5 karaoke songs?
Well, it's not necessarily my go-to, but I do the audience response, and I've been singing it for a long time. It's Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash.
Okay, that's awesome.
Everybody, it crosses all genres. The young ones like it. You wouldn't think they'd even know it, but they all do.
Okay, I do. Everybody loves Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
People who don't, that's not the kind of negativity you need in your life, right?
I'm a big Cody Jace fan too.
Cody Jinks?
Yeah.
Is that country?
Yes.
I'm not a big country music person, but it's not anything against country music. I just don't relate to it. You got to relate to music.
Yeah. Well, they sing songs about all kinds of things.
I know.
You don't always lose your house and your wife, your kids, and all that.
I know. But I'm allergic to like outdoors. We were talking about this last week. You know what kind of music that I love? I love really ghetto music, which is so funny because like I'd never been to a trap house. I never carried a Glock, but when I start rapping, you sure thought I would. You wouldn't expect that from me, would you, Tim? I was named after an Allman Brothers song, though.
Oh, yeah?
Sweet Melissa. Yeah, my dad was from Macon, Georgia, and that's where the Allman Brothers are from.
That's cool.
So my grandma and my grandpa are actually buried in the same cemetery as Allman Brothers.
Well, I grew up listening to hard rock.
What's your favorite? I've seen AC/DC. I've seen
Me too.
Hall & Oates. I've seen some really cool concerts.
I think Back in Black is still the #1 dance song. If nobody's dancing, they play that. There'll be people dancing.
Yeah, that's true.
All the time.
AC/DC is just a good band. Steve Miller Band. Seen Steve Miller Band.
Yep.
They're a good one. What's your favorite local band? Look, all your friends are like, they're wondering what's going on over here.
Yeah.
I think I picked the perfect person to interview at Gatorfest. Thank you for doing this with me, Tim.
You're welcome.
And you know what? You heard it here, folks. Jesse might be replaced. Tim might be my new co-host. No? Would your wife like that?
It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Where is your wife?
She's gambling at the Hard Rock.
She's a gambling.
She might be here in a little bit.
I like your wife already. What's her name?
Carol?
Carol. Give Carol a shout out. Does she
Carol.
Does she win a lot of money?
Oh, I don't know. She has a lot of fun. I'll put that way.
You know what? That's the kind of attitude you need to have. She's having fun. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, right?
That's right.
That's right. So what's your favorite thing about Gatorfest?
Oh, just being outdoors and being able to get together with musicians. That's more than anything. That's really the highlight. I mean, Gatorfest is just kind of a reason to get together.
It's about the people, right?
That's right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here, too.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better day.
No, it's awesome out here. Okay, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen happen at Buckets?
At Buckets, probably couldn't tell you. No.
Because you don't remember?
That's right.
Because that's what happened to me when I went to Buckets. I didn't remember nothing.
Oh, but there's a few of them, they like to fight, or they think they do. I mean, it's kind of comical when they're no longer there, get thrown out.
Does the guy that is next door to Buckets. Does he ever come in and party? The guy that does haircuts next door?
I think he does some, mainly probably during the day.
During the day?
Yeah, they open like a noon.
Then we don't trust him to cut our hair.
He went over there for Pepsi.
If you get your hair cut there, we're not saying nothing bad about it. Oh, all right, Tim, you got anything to say before we interview our next guest?
I don't know. You know any jokes?
Oh, I'm full of jokes, but I can't think of one. I can't think of it. You got a good one, Tim?
Let's see. Yeah, there was this old guy. He was wanted to get married, didn't have a wife, so he decided to run an ad in the newspaper, and he got lots of response. And he went through all of them, read their information and stuff, and he narrowed it down to 3. And all 3 of them, he decided each one of them, he'd give them $10,000 and let them go spend it however they wanted to. And the first one went out and bought all new dresses, whole new wardrobe, jewelry, and all that. He comes back and, okay, what did you spend your money on? She told him she bought all this jewelry and stuff. Said she wanted to look nice for him. Yeah, he's good with that. And the second one, she goes out, same thing, get $10,000. She goes, spends all the money on him, bought him a new bass boat, and whatever she could afford with the $10,000. And said, "Oh, that's nice and good." And the last one, he gave her $10,000. She came back, she didn't have anything. He said, "Well, what did you do with the money?" He said, "Oh, I just partied and had a good time." He said, "Oh, that's pretty good." Do you know which one he picked?
The one that with the bass boat, for sure, right?
No, it's the one with the biggest titties.
Oh, I should have known. My grandpa used to tell a joke, and he'd always say, "I always danced with the ugliest girl at the dance," and I would say, "Why?" And he said, "Oh, she might have had the ugliest face, but she had a third boob on her back, so when I danced with her, I had something to hold on to." Yeah, my grandpa Bill, he was a hoot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Tim.
You're welcome.
And come out
Thank
to
you.
support Gatorfest next year, because this will come out after Gatorfest. But this has been so much fun, and I'm going to clip together. I'm going to try to get a few more interviews, but I'm definitely going to have to come hear you sing Buckets. What nights? Thursday?
Thursday and Friday.
Thursday, Friday, and at the Elks Lodge.
Usually about every other Friday there.
Okay.
Yeah, they were doing open mic and stuff at the Elks. People quit showing up for a while, so maybe they'll start it back.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you so much, Tim. You just made my whole day.
Well, thank you.
And now I'm gonna come see you at Buckets.
All right.
All right.
That's great.
Signing off, Small Town Shit.